All right, let's just jump right into this explainer and address the massive elephant in the room. AI isn't just coming anymore, it is already here, and it's moving at a pace that honestly outstrips the Industrial Revolution by a factor of 10. We are looking at one of the most powerful, game-changing technologies humans have ever created. Whether we're talking about self-driving cars on our streets, virtual assistants in our homes, or completely automated factories, AI is fundamentally rewiring how we work and how we live.
And because things are moving so fast, literally everyone from the factory floor to the corporate boardroom is asking the exact same burning question. Will AI destroy human jobs? Like, are we genuinely facing a future with no work left for us to do?
Well, the answer is actually a bit of a yes and no. It's kind of like a rule of three. AI is absolutely going to replace some jobs, for sure, but it's also going to create entirely new ones. And crucially, it's going to completely transform the rest. So instead of some total destruction of human employment, what we're really looking at is a massive reshaping of the entire global workforce.
To get the full picture of what this means for you, here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover the big AI question, jobs most at risk, careers of the future, the human advantage, humans and AI together, and finally, navigating the AI transition.
Okay, kicking things off with part 1, the big AI question, and how it's reshaping the global workforce.
Moving right along to part 2, jobs most at risk, specifically the vulnerability of routine.
You know, instead of looking at this like some sort of apocalyptic job-destroying event, we really need to look at where the actual vulnerabilities are. There's a very clear dividing line here. On one side, you have routine work. AI completely thrives on predictable, repetitive, database tasks where the goal is just cost reduction and efficiency. If your daily work is highly routine, AI can simply do those tasks faster and cheaper. But on the other side, dynamic, unpredictable tasks that require actual human nuance are way harder to replace.
So what does this actually look like in the real world? We're talking about roles like data entry operators, factory assembly workers doing repetitive motions, basic bookkeeping, and honestly, you can see this happening right now in your everyday life. Think about how self-checkout machines have basically replaced cashiers and ticketing staff at supermarkets and transit stations.
And it makes total sense when you think about it. Telemarketing agents and basic customer support are taking a huge hit because an AI chatbot can answer customer questions 24/7. It never sleeps, it doesn't take a lunch break, and it definitely doesn't need a third cup of coffee to get through a Tuesday afternoon. For basic inquiries, human involvement is just getting completely bypassed.
But here is the flip side. Part 3, careers of the future, the AI opportunity.
Look, it's like a giant cycle. Every massive technological revolution throughout history destroys old paradigms only to birth incredible new ones. Just look at the recent rise of computers. Yes, they eliminated some very traditional roles, but they also created literally millions of brand new jobs in software development, cybersecurity, and IT support. AI is expected to do the exact same thing, triggering a massive job boom in areas we're honestly only just beginning to figure out.
This is where it gets genuinely exciting. Companies are absolutely desperate for humans to design, monitor, improve, and regulate these AI systems. We are seeing rapidly growing demand for AI engineers, machine learning specialists, and robotics technicians. Plus, there are all these fascinating new roles popping up like AI ethics consultants, prompt engineers, and AI content editors. These are entirely new career paths opening right up for anyone willing to dive in and learn the tech.
Which brings us nicely to part 4, the human advantage, or our unbeatable moat.
The real trick to all of this is figuring out what AI actually cannot do. I mean, sure, it processes data at lightning speed, but it completely lacks genuine consciousness. It has zero emotion, no real empathy, and absolutely no ability to truly connect on a human, social level. Because of this, professions relying on human connection, teachers guiding kids, nurses caring for patients, artists using their raw imagination, and leaders making incredibly nuanced, complex decisions, these roles remain absolutely essential. There's just no way AI can easily replace that human spark.
Next up is part 5, humans and AI together, the ultimate partnership.
Because honestly, the future is not some sci-fi battle of humans versus AI, it's all about collaboration. Look at how traditional roles are already transforming right now. Doctors are still the ones diagnosing, but they're using AI to analyze medical scans way faster and with much more accuracy. Lawyers are using it to cut through dense legal research. Writers use it for brainstorming. Designers use it to rapidly generate creative concepts.
Even farmers are out there using AI-powered systems to monitor their crops. In every single one of these professions, the human is still totally in charge, just wielding AI as a superpowered daily tool.
Finally, we arrive at part 6, navigating the AI transition and the path forward.
Now, while that partnership sounds amazing, we really have to acknowledge the danger here. The true threat isn't the technology itself, it's the sheer speed of this transition. If workers lose their routine jobs faster than they can actually sit down and learn new skills, it creates a massive, really dangerous gap. That gap leads to temporary unemployment and severe economic inequality. If we don't keep pace, people are going to get left behind, plain and simple.
So how do we bridge that gap? Well, it takes a massive, coordinated effort. Governments, schools, and companies absolutely must invest in 4 structured pillars right now: digital education, targeted technical training, aggressive reskilling programs for displaced workers, and a cultural shift toward lifelong learning. This is absolutely crucial because the workers who get the resources to adapt today are going to be the exact same people scooping up the absolute best opportunities tomorrow.
At the end of the day, we have to remember what we're actually dealing with here. The future isn't simply humans versus AI. It's about us learning how to work alongside intelligent machines. AI is just a tool. It processes data, but it doesn't actually think or feel. It can't replace the human spirit or our consciousness. But if we use this tool responsibly, we can drastically improve the human experience.
And that leaves us with the absolute biggest takeaway from this entire explainer. The people most likely to succeed in this wild new era are the ones who completely refuse to stay static. Your ability to continuously learn and adapt is literally your ultimate survival skill. So I'll leave you with this to think about. How are you going to step up, master your uniquely human skills, and secure your place in the age of AI?